Hello, 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 y'all. Welcome to Homestead Believer. My name is Sheree, and today we are going to do Sourdough Starter Day 9. This is Esther, my sourdough starter. She has been struggling a bit, um, but last night she got a little bubblier. I don't know if y'all can see that. And let me take her out of this water. I've been keeping her in the water. And because she's still struggling a little bit, we're going to keep her on some heat. We're just going to feed her the same as we did yesterday because she is bubbly. I don't know. I don't think y'all can see that. She is bubbly. She's still stanky, and she actually is a little bit more stinky than she was yesterday, but she's nice and frothy today. So we're just going to feed her the same amount that we did yesterday and keep her on the heat. It could very well have been the kitchen. You just don't know. But we're gonna feed her 300 grams, 300 grams, 300 grams. So it's gonna be 300 grams of her, 300 grams of water. Ooh, it's hard to see that number through the glass, I tell you. It's hard to see. So we're going to feed 300, 300, 300. I can't see her. Ugh. $2.95. Just a smidge more. Just a smidge more. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, I'm not going to be too stressed if it's a little over because, just a little extra oomph ain't going to hurt. So where are we at? Oh, Lord. 334. No, that's a little bit too much. A little bit too much over. A little bit too much. A little bit more than I prefer. Like I said, it's super hard to see through the jar. The jar is so big. I can't see it, my scale through it. Yeah, we're at 315. I'm rolling with it, y'all. She's nice and bubbly, so I'm going with it. So I have my water here. It is distilled water, and she is warm. Warm enough to put my finger in, but not hot. So, bath water warm, I guess you could say. Let me take this off the scale. And just like yesterday, I have everything pre-measured just to make this a quick video. But I'm going to keep her on the heat just to try to keep her a little bit warm. Just in case she's cold. We're going to keep her on the heat tonight. I'm using my plant. You can buy heat specifically to feed your sourdough starter, but I have my plant warmers, what I use for my seedlings, and I'm just going to keep her on that because the temperature is about the same as what you would want sourdough starter. So the temperature is about the same in the 70s, like in the low 70s. So that's where she's going to stay. So she's staying on there for the night because I noticed when I put her on there, she started getting nice and frothy. So we're just going to give her good food and water. Here we got 300 grams of flour. This is the King Arthur Red Berry wheat flour. And I'm just going to give her that. Stir her up. Make sure she's nice and thick and frothy. And then we are going to put her back in our little pan of water. I did also refresh her water a couple of times because I did notice that I didn't have her on the heat, but I did notice that she was drying out. Her water, her water in her pan was drying out. So I did have to refill her water last night before I put her on the heat. So I did have to fill that up. So we got her all stirred up. I don't know if y'all can see through the glass bowl, but I'm just showing you I'm just giving you an update. I'm hoping keeping her on the heat and keeping her good and fed, by tomorrow she's doing good. I hope tomorrow she's doing good. I hope so, because today isn't as good as I hoped, but tomorrow will be better. Just cleaning off my spatula. Remember, we're only going to use wood or silicone. No metal in our sourdough starter. I'll clean these sides down a little bit, make sure I don't have any dry flour on or anything on here. And I will wipe this down with a paper towel after I am done with doing this video. But she looks better. She's still not there, but she looks better. So, and it can take a couple of weeks for sourdough starter, so, so here she is, guys. I will wipe this down with a paper towel to make sure that it's good and clean. And then we will cover her up with the cheesecloth and make sure that the ends of the cheesecloth are in the water to continue, because she does need moisture, and you do not want this top to get dry and crusty. So that's what we're going to do. I will wipe these sides down with the paper towel, cover her with the cheesecloth, and make sure that she is staying good and moist and warm. And I hope tomorrow is a better day. She looked better today than she did yesterday. This is our rubber band so that we can keep track of where she's at. She was a little above today, but she was the good signs for me is what she was good and frothy. So we got a rubber band on there to mark. We're gonna cover up, keep her in her little bath so that this will be wet. Keep her nice and moist, and we're gonna keep her warm. And hopefully tomorrow is the day that she starts to really grow, because she had only grown a smidge. But she's super frothy and stinky today, which is way better than yesterday. So that's a good sign. So that's day 9, y'all, of Esther, our sourdough starter. I just wanted to share this video so that I could share with you the process and how we're feeding her and how she's growing. And I wish you all peace, blessings, and love. And I will see you in the next video, which is possibly feeding Esther tomorrow. Have a blessed day, y'all.